When you hear of Bill Gates, you think of Microsoft Corporation because it played an instrumental role in shaping him into the successful business magnate he is today. Although it generates substantial profits, other companies in Bill Gates' portfolio contribute as much. Today we'll discuss Bill Gates' portfolio strategy. Top 5 Bill Gates stock picks 2022 you invest in now. Number 5. Canadian National Railway Company (CNI). First, according to Bill Gates' portfolio, Bill Gates' stake in Canadian National Railway Company had a value of $1,156,038,000 and a dividend yield of 1.82% as of August 25. The Canadian National Railway is the largest railroad in Canada and the fourth largest in North America.
World's largest pistachio?
The company became a part of Bill Gates' portfolio in 2012. Bill Gates made a lot of investments in 2012, and the reward is paying well. For instance, Coca-Cola FEMSA, which now has one of the highest dividend yields among Bill Gates' stock portfolio. We'll go into detail on Coca-Cola FEMSA very soon, so stay tuned. The hedge fund of the Canadian National Railway Company divested itself of a 22% share in the company, or about $600 million, in the second quarter of 2022. With a Q2 valuation of approximately $1.15 billion, the fund's overall holding in the company accounted for 6.53% of its 13F portfolio. Number 4. FedEx Corporation. Now FedEx Corporation in Bill Gates' portfolio has a stake value of $121,145,000 with a dividend yield of 2.03%. American transportation giant FedEx Corporation specializes in e-commerce and related services. For the previous 21 years, the company's dividend has increased annually. Over the past 5 years, the dividend's compound annual growth rate has been 13.4%. As of August 25, it has a dividend yield of 2.03% and is paying a quarterly dividend of $1.15 per share. In the third quarter of 2012, the FedEx Corporation was added to Bill Gates' portfolio, purchasing shares with a total value of around $256 million. The percentage of the fund's holdings invested in the company was 0.68%. As a result of the company's progress towards its targets, BofA increased its price target on FedEx Corporation shares to $287 and gave the stock a buy rating in July. FedEx President Raj Subramaniam commented on the company's progress. "We also feel because of the demand and value proposition we have in the marketplace, we were able to improve our operating profit and operating margin in the second half."
We don't expect that to continue in the second half, if that's what you're asking. And we also feel because of the value proposition and the demand that we have in the marketplace that we were able to improve our operating profit and operating margins in the second half.
Number 3. Coca-Cola FEMSA. Coca-Cola FEMSA, a multinational beverage company based in Mexico, distributes a quarterly dividend of 0.67875 pesos per share, yielding 4.05%. Since 2012, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has funded the company's growth through investments. The value of the stake of Coca-Cola FEMSA in Bill Gates' stock portfolio is $343,550,000. No changes were made to the hedge fund's over $343.5 million in holdings in the company during the second quarter of 2022. The stake in the firm was equivalent to 1.94% of the Bill Gates portfolio's total holdings. Although it pales in comparison to the Bill Gates portfolio's highest stake, Berkshire Hathaway Incorporated, it is the most profitable in terms of dividend yield. We'll talk very soon about Berkshire Hathaway Incorporated, which is also on our list, so stay tuned. Coca-Cola FEMSA was held by 6 hedge funds at the end of the second quarter of 2022, an increase from the 5 funds that held shares at the end of the first quarter. These holdings in Bill Gates' portfolio are worth more than $460.8 million when combined. Here's a fact check about Coca-Cola for you. Commonly known as Coke, the beverage was first marketed as a brain tonic by pharmacist John Pemberton in 1886. It had cola nut extract and other ingredients like caffeine and cocaine, although it was little.
Cocaine.
In 1903, they took away 9 milligrams per glass of the cocaine in it. Do you like that? Then don't forget to hit that like button to make our videos first appear. Number 2. Caterpillar Incorporated. Also, the value of the stake in Bill Gates' portfolio from Caterpillar Incorporated is $1,314,532,000. The American corporation Caterpillar Incorporated manufactures construction and industrial machines. In Q2 2022, 45 hedge funds included the business in their holdings, down from 54 the previous quarter. A total of nearly $3.25 billion is represented by the value of the stakes held by these funds. During the second quarter of 2018, the Bill Gates portfolio had interests in Caterpillar Incorporated, worth over $1.3 billion, making it the foundation's third largest position overall. The dividend for Caterpillar Incorporated was increased by 8% to $1.20 per share on June 8. The dividend increase continued for the 28th year in a row. Not only that, but it has a track record of 89 years of dividend payments to stockholders.
Without a track record.
The dividend yield for this stock was 2.44% as of August 25. So if you are looking to invest, this might be a good bet. Just make sure your decision is informed. Number 1. Berkshire Hathaway Incorporated. Moving on, Warren Buffett is a legendary figure on Wall Street, and his holding firm, Berkshire Hathaway Incorporated, is a multi-billion-dollar behemoth in its own right. The Gates Foundation Trust has the most equity in this company. The Trust's $9.5 billion Berkshire position is equivalent to more than 3 times the value of all of the Trust's other publicly traded stock holdings combined. According to Investopedia, the Bill Gates portfolio recorded Berkshire Hathaway Incorporated having the highest percentage in Bill Gates' portfolio, with 53.56% with 34,689,845 shares valued at $9,471,021,000. Buffett made his 2006 vow to give away 99% of his fortune and all of his Berkshire stock to the Gates Foundation. Buffett has made annual donations of Berkshire stock. As evidently seen, the stock market is constantly changing, and so makes investor decisions. With that in mind, the Bill Gates portfolio could also change, so subscribe to our channel and keep up with the updates. Bill Gates retired as CEO of Microsoft in 2000 and has since focused mainly on philanthropy via the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Today, Gates is worth more than $110 billion after donating nearly $57 billion to the Gates Foundation. His earnings come from many companies in the Bill Gates portfolio, some mentioned above. If you enjoyed learning about which companies Bill Gates invested in, watch our next video, Bill Gates' Salary. What Bill Gates actually earns that make up his net worth. You'll be shocked by what you learn.